Yeah, yeah. At Dave Cooper Live, we connect the industry leaders in the architectural, engineering, and construction space with the people, the products, and the processes to help them build it better. Welcome, everybody. Guess what? You know what? I love when innovation meets opportunity. Nope. We're having a glitch in our system. I have not moved it, but you're going to have a delay big time. So listen, everybody, you know, when innovation meets opportunity, today's story is out of the UK, is exactly just that today. Imagine customizing your home, choosing the layout, the style, the materials, and winning £15,000 deposit toward actually building it. Yeah, this isn't a dream. This is the affordable home competition, and we are here with Homeatix at the building show.
It's incredible to be here. It's such an exciting day, and Dave, really appreciate you being here.
Yeah, well, I love this. So, Steve's been on the show a couple weeks ago. You came on. Steve, tell us a little bit about your background and why you were sitting next to me here in Homatix.
I'm here today because I've been asked to join Homatix. I'm really proud to have done so. I've been designated to become the chief executive next year, which is an incredible privilege. Our founder, Roger Lewis, has created an incredible proposition. We should unpack it. Today, we're going to show you the configurator. Imagine configuring your home like you might configure a car online and then ordering the home to your specification. That's what we'll be offering you, and not just with our starter home. We're incredibly proud of our starter home for key workers, which will range upwards from £199,000 on our first site in Ross-on-Wye, but we'll normally do that house for about £300,000 as a detached house. And we're proud of that. But we will range upwards through this incredible house, which is just off screen. This Potton home. We've just acquired Potton. That's our big announcement.
Right.
So we will now have a terrific range of homes we can offer people. And crucially, as you've explained, today we're announcing that there is a competition. If you go onto our new configurator and you configure the home of your dreams, the starter home of your dreams, there will be a competition closing at the end of October. Follow the link, configure your home. You could win a 5% deposit up to £15,000 towards that home in Ross-on-Wye. If you nominate a member of your family or a friend, they could receive that deposit. So we're really proud to do that. We're excited to get these homes built. And Dave, we need to show them the configurator and get cracking.
We are definitely going to do that. But I just want to clarify something. You're telling me I can sit at home on my own computer. I can customize the house of my dreams or whatever it is I want, just like I'm customizing a Tesla or any of the cars that are out there.
Yeah.
And not only can I customize it, I can submit my customization, my design, and potentially win £15,000.
That is absolutely right. Yes. So one person will win up to £15,000, 5% towards towards a deposit on that house. But this is what we're rolling out. We are absolutely going to transform house building. We are going to enable people to build the house of their dreams, to configure a house, to make sure it's what they want. So they'll be able to choose the windows, the doors, the canopy. Do they want render or do they want woodwork on the outside? You know, do they want all brickwork? They'll be able to have a house the way they want a house. And we will build those homes in factories, and we will then deploy them out to site and build them on site. And let me tell you, when you're here at the National Self-Build and Renovation Centre and you look at this amazing Pot and Ruskin home that I can see in front of me, you would never believe it was factory built. These homes are incredible. They're passive house standards. They've got all the latest innovations. They are really beautiful homes, and we're really proud of the starter home, which gives people that passive house standard, energy efficient, comfortable home to live in and to bring up a family. A house with 3 bedrooms, a house for 5 people. We're incredibly proud of it.
You know, we don't have a place like this in the United States, and I've traveled the world all over. I mean, this is literally a place where you can come sit down with the builders, the designers, all the different products in here, and truly have a real conversation and get educated on what all these different things mean, because we're really good at talking to ourselves in this industry, aren't we?
This is such an exciting place to come to, Dave. It really is. You can see everything from how ground can be stabilized, how sinkholes can be filled in is one stand over here, through to new developments and foundations, screw piles which go in to enable people to get those foundations in quickly, right through building materials, electronics, all the way up to ventilation systems and heat pumps. And, you know, it's terrific technology, and it gives a great indication of what's possible in a 21st century home. It's actually very, very exciting to be here. Crucially, because the conversation you hear when you go around is just how excited people are to be building their dream home.
And there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people walking through here doing business right now. But listen, we got to go to Estonia. You want to go to Estonia?
Let's go to Estonia.
So this is a live feed, and we are doing it through all the social media channels. And we are going to go to Estonia now. We're going to bring in Renee Pussup, the mastermind behind how all of this works. So let's bring Renee onto the show. Renee, how are you today?
Hello, Dave. Hello, Steve. Good to see you.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, we got hundreds of people watching today, so no pressure. But what you've created is something really magical, right? I mean, not only a way for people to customize what they truly want to do it in a way to where they can understand it and have the options that are important to them. But now, you know, giving them money back towards the potential of building their own home, I think is such a big deal. And you're the brains behind it. So Renee, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background and what you do?
Well, I'm the founder of Createm Solutions. We have built over 50 house configurators over the last 10 years. And we are a technology partner to Homatix, which I'm really happy about. And because we have started something completely new with them. So something that balances kind of customization versus buildability, or you know, you can actually be quite free what you ask from the configurator, but what the results are always buildable or constructible, and we ensure that whatever you are asked, you know, is your own, your personal design, but you still, you know, stay within the budget. So. And the new thing really is you can now talk to the configurator. It's really voice driven, you know, natural language interface. I think that's a new technology, right? We just enabled, you know, the recent developments in the artificial intelligence have really enabled this, and we connect it now to our hardcore backend configurator that connects it to production and, you know, design customization. But on the other hand, it's you know, it is quite flexible and how you design it. And I think, you know, I believe you have a video for it, right?
Yeah, you know, Renee, we are so proud of what you've achieved. It's a real privilege to work with you, and I am just absolutely dying to show people this configurator. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's hop into it. All right, I'm going to do a screen share, everybody. Let's put it up on the screen, and we will be able to. One second.
It's worth waiting for. Here it comes. It is the Homatix configurator. Here we go.
All right. right, here we are. Is it going or is it not going?
Is the bandwidth going to hold up?
Yeah, I think we have a bandwidth problem. Hey, Renee, can you share it from your screen for us?
I can try, yes, sure.
Yeah,
Let's try this one.
I mean, there is so much going on in here, so you know it can be a little bit tricky when we're live streaming without solid connection. I mean, we're basically using cell data to get this one out.
Right, let's see how that works. Can you see it, my screen?
Yeah.
Let's see if
you get the video. Something's not allowing me to put it up there. Give me 1 second, Renee.
Sure.
Let me remove somebody from the screen here. Sorry, Andrew.
So while Dave's doing that, I'll just explain that I've shown this configurator to people on my mobile phone. You're going to love it because it allows you to pick the home that you really want to live in. The Ever After Cottage, our starter home, is a 3-bedroom house for 5 people, 2 double bedrooms, further bedroom. It is a beautiful starter home, one you can be really proud of. So it should be coming up any moment now on screen. The configurator allows you to really get into what kind of house you'll have, what it will look like. And as we move on, additional homes will be available in the configurator. But this is like the Ever After Cottage coming up.
All right, here it is.
So I think that the sound is not going out from that video. I think we're live streaming our voices, but the sound is not going out.
Obviously, we're having some technical issues. I don't know if there's a sound button on your end, Renee, but I am going to try and redo this one more time from mine. But otherwise, Renee, I'd like you to just tell us a little bit about how the voice works. I mean, as more people use this, will it actually expand the knowledge base of the AI and just get better and better and better, like a ChatGPT? Are we muted? We may have lost signal here. Give me 1 second, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, was it connected? We're just checking some sound. Was it connected through your? Yeah. All right, Steve.
Technology. What can you do with technology?
It is always something. Renee, can you hear us okay? Let's go to the private chat here. Jennifer, Renee may have lost. I can hear you online. Hey, Renee, check your sound. Okay, so Renee, it might be on our guest, sound connection. So we're going to come back and we're going to try and reshare this. Let me see if I can add it to the screen, and let's see if I can play it and we get some sound out of it now.
Okay, let's see how it works. This is a basic social media app with familiar controls where you can see the feed, and in this feed you can see other houses generated by other users. You can see different designs, you can see what the progress was made, how they transformed their houses. You can see different stages of iterations. And of course you can like the ones that seem interesting, share them, or go and try to buy them. But that's not the most important part. Most interesting thing in this application is when you create your own design. Let's try to see how it works. If you click this plus button, first you will have a 3D model loaded for you. This is your way to explore this house model. It's just one house model for now, but once you're happy with your camera angle, with the composition of your frame, now you can start your generation. And you have three options. You can just chat, you can use your voice, or you can use the manual controls. Most interesting is the voice, of course. So let's see how that thing works. Right, hello, how are you doing?
Quite unnecessary, isn't it? Asking about my well-being? I'm here for your dream home, not a cup of tea. Let's get on with it, shall we? Tell me, season, location, and what sort of front you fancy.
Okay, let's think about it. Season, definitely an autumn, because it's autumn right now. About location, I think somewhere where beetles are from. Maybe like that.
Ah, autumn it is. And Liverpool, I presume, home of the Beatles? Smashing. Now who's the house for? And what do you fancy out front?
Well, let's make it house for the big family with children.
Big family, children, got it. I'd suggest a garden out front. Perfect for the little rascals. Agree? Or something else in mind?
Yeah, let's see how it looks. All right, as you can see, generation just started. Let's wait for the result and see what the conversation resulted into. Okay, here we go. This is indeed an autumn. Looks like a Liverpool, and we have some things that hint that there is a house for a big family with the kids. And now we're in the tab called My Designs. So this is the thing that I just generated, and you can see all my previous designs, all my previous attempts into creating different designs of this house. But what is interesting is, of course, their ability to modify these images. So let's click this Edit button, and here you can say what you can or what you want to change about this image. And of course, you can use the voice here as well. So let's see. Let's make a different season maybe. Turn this into a winter picture. All right, we have our edit, and let's apply this change. All right, it immediately turned into winter, so we can see both of the options, the initial one and the one that we just generated. So you have control over your generations, you can modify them the way you want. That's basically it. That's how this configurator works. Good luck and have fun.
That's awesome. Renee, you got your sound back? You with us?
I think Renee has not got sound.
Yeah, Renee lost his sound. He's going to log out and come back in. And, you know, one of the things, right, that we do at Dave Cooper Live is everything we do is live. And this stuff happens. But the reason we do, you ever watch the Kardashians on TV, right?
Yeah, well,
people love live, well, maybe not, but people love live entertainment for a reason, right?
Yeah.
But why can't we just have real live conversations that aren't canned? This stuff happens, but these are real people doing it.
So people have now seen the configurator, and you know, we have another mode of operation where you go through the drop downs and choose what you want. But I love the fact you can now talk to it.
Yeah.
And as we say, if people go on there, and we'll share the link. If they configure a home, they submit that home into the competition, they can win 5% deposit and up to £15,000 towards a home in our first development in Ross-on-Wye. And we're really excited to do that. These are beautiful homes for key workers, and we will be really looking forward to welcoming the first key worker into one of these homes.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Renee, we got you back, it sounds like. Yeah.
Hey, yes, so, you got the sound back. Yes, I saw.
Yeah,
so you actually managed to show the video.
You know, Renee, tell us a little bit. How do you make something so smart that you can now talk to a program that you wrote? I am sure there are hours, if not thousands of hours, in designing and programming and truly putting together an interactive experience for the customer.
Yeah, well, I think it's years of experience, and also the configurator that we built for Homatix last year. I think that was the basis of it. Without that, we wouldn't have done it so quick. And but you know, I think the paradigm is changing here a little bit. So the speed that you can build the applications, the front end and customer facing, with the new, machine learning and AI technologies available. I think we're just starting to see the application. I think we can go much deeper here, have a very deep conversation about your home, to be really, to have a feeling that you've been, personally welcomed by a salespeople, and that you get what you're asking for. I think these are the opportunities, and still staying within the bounds of what's available. We don't want people just start imagining things that are not buildable. So we have to, in terms of being affordable, we have to have the solid configurator behind it that is connected to production and connected to the sales process. But really, it's about the interface. How to communicate it with it, right? And that has changed, and it will change further.
Here's what's interesting about this, Steve, and I want you to kind of elaborate on it. Everything that Homatix is doing, right? Even with the purchase of Potton, right, homes in this beautiful place we have here, is really about the end user. It is about how do we get affordability? How do we put people back in homes, and not just in any home, but give them a home that they can be proud of, that's energy efficient, that's built as nice as any, multi-million-dollar home when it comes to insulation, the products being used. So people really feel like they've been heard, and they have a safe, warm, healthy environment to raise their kids in.
That's absolutely right. So at Homeatix, we're really passionate about homemaking. I spent 14 years in Parliament watching the housing crisis develop in the UK. There's loads wrong with our planning system. There's loads wrong with the way the market has worked. But what we're here to do is fix that market insofar as we possibly can. Obviously, government needs to do things,
right?
But we are here to be a volume discounter of homes to people. That's what we want to do. And as you say, our Ever After cottage, our starter home, is one that anyone can be proud of. It's a beautiful home, and it's to high standards. And I believe our homemakers will be proud to live in our homes, and will certainly be proud to supply them. We've also, as you say, we've purchased Potton. And that is something also we can be terrifically proud of, because it means that when people are ready to move up the range, we can offer them really an amazing range of beautiful homes. People, I think, when they see what is actually possible using modern methods of construction, they will be astonished. I'm looking at a home. Somebody asked me, because people will use the word prefab. Do you want to live in a prefab home? They'll say. So if the house in front of me, this Ruskin house, is a prefab home, yes, I am ready to order one. Yes, it is an absolutely amazing home, really beautiful. And the crucial point is that they're going to be, the starter home will be built in the same factory as these upmarket homes, these upscale homes, the same factory, the same craftsmen and women, and the same high standards on energy and so forth. So we're really proud of what we're doing.
You know what? So the misconception with modern methods of construction or offsite construction or prefab homes is they're different. They're not. They're built using the same material, built to the same code, built to the same standard as any site-built home. I had a good friend of mine, Jerry McCaw. He had a factory in LA called Integra. And he said once, you cannot cut a piece of wood across the toe of your boot on a job site with certain accuracy thousands and thousands of times over, because there's thousands and thousands of pieces of wood in any structure or any home, to the precision that you can get from a CNC or laser guided saws. And I think that really makes a huge difference when people think about your home's put together tight. And you know who's building it. It's inspected in the factory and on the job site.
Yeah, this is a professional job to the very highest standards of quality. And it means that we can offer people turnkey homes. Potton's history is in self-building, and we will sell people a kit if they wish to. But what we're doing here is we're doing turnkey homes.
Right.
We will install these homes on people's sites and make sure that they are able to walk straight into a beautiful home to call their own, that is the way that they want it. But yeah, as you say, and these are homes to last. All UK homes are built for 60 years. But we would expect these homes to last far, far longer than that. People in the UK especially will know that timber framed houses built centuries ago are still standing in plenty of places in the UK. We expect these homes to be beautiful and long lasting and high quality, and to really transform the market. And make no mistake, we will disrupt the housing market here.
Yeah.
And that's I think why I was asked to do it. I don't mind disrupting things in a good cause, and that's what we will do.
Well, I mean, let's be real about it, right? And Renee, and please jump in anytime you want here. Housing is a problem around the world, not just here in the UK. I travel all around the world, Laos, Asia, America, and I would tell you it's the same issue everywhere we go. And in the affordability side, since COVID, materials have skyrocketed, through the roof. Financing's hard, and Homatix is actually doing something about the financing side of this, and we haven't really touched too much on it, other than giving away £15,000, which I'm signing up for somehow. You got some land I can buy? But I think the reality of it is, we need to make a change. How we've been building does not work. Go on the streets, look at the homeless people, the homeless veterans, all these people that are out there. We need to change how we build, because if we were doing it right, we wouldn't be in the problem we have right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And we will come on to finance. Finance, of course, in the UK is very heavily regulated, but we are determined to have a finance product that allows people to get into these homes. Our first target is UK key workers.
Yeah.
There are far too many people working in the NHS, fire service, police officers, armed forces, and they're on quite normal wages, median wages, and we need to enable people on median wages to get into an incredible family home. Now, there's plenty of people worrying about family formation, people forming families later, not having children. We can change that by getting housing right, and we're determined to do that. And these starter homes we intend to build at volume and essentially at discount. We intend to be a volume discounter of homes. And homes, crucially, configured the way people want them. And I think that is going to be a real differentiator.
Yeah, for sure. And so I'm going to put the QR code up here so everybody can have a link to it and be able to follow along with what we're doing. It's amazing. We got so many people around us right now. It's kind of fun. I never have an audience like this. I'm going to hang out with you more often.
Well, you should do, yeah.
Well, so for all of you that are out there, this is a great opportunity. If there's media out there watching it, if you're an influencer watching this, or you're a consumer just checking out on all the social media channels, this is truly something that is inspiring to see.
Yeah.
It is something that I'm very passionate about. And if I know my channel and what I do. And it all started because my kids can't afford a home. Absolutely. And I was a home builder and developer for a lot of years. And now my children can't without my help.
And this can't go on, right? This just cannot go on. And this is why we're so excited about what Homeatix is going to do, because we've got to enable people to form families, and we have to make sure that standards are driven up. We have to meet people's expectations on energy use. We will do all of those things. And I would really encourage people to come along to the National Self-Build and Renovation Centre here in Swindon. Come and have a look at this pot and show home. All right, it's bigger. It's bigger than our starter home. But the point is, this is the standard that we're setting of what is possible. And I would really encourage anyone to come and have a look at what we're doing. And if you are in a position to afford a larger home, come and have a look at the catalogue and see what you would like to live in. Because if you can find the land, we will deliver a turnkey house to a very high standard for you.
I got a surprise for everybody out there.
Yeah.
We are going to take this stream mobile later this afternoon. So if you want to see what's truly going on here, you want to see the Pot and House, we're going to walk through live. You'll be able to join just like you're joining now, and really be able to take all of this in. It's just hard to do interviews that way and sit down and do it. So let's go back to Renee real quick, so we didn't cut him off the show here, and give Renee his last words. Renee, listen, I want to know, you said there's a long way to go here. What's the next iteration of this, other than it's going to cook my dinner too?
Well, it's actually about defining what's configurable. So what are the design options for Homeatix? And I think that's what I feel that Homeatix has got right. It's to find the balance between the customization against the, let's say, industrialization or fabricability. So it's really the next step would be to figure out what can you change, and then what options are still open, and then to define the profile for the virtual sales agent. I think the one that you see was quite arrogant, I would say. So we might want a friendlier one. So it's actually designing the right type of the salesperson, virtual one, but it's also about actually user testing, because it's a new technology. Really, we don't know exactly how people will take it. We've seen very good response, but we can probably see some exploitation of the new technologies. So we're watching this space, we're doing user testing, and then go on and build the full fully fledged application connected to production.
Renee, you're awesome, man. I wish I had the brain power that you have. I think it's so incredible. I have a hard time just figuring out ChatGPT. I couldn't even imagine building something that can design and customize a house. So we appreciate you joining us from Estonia. And listen, keep up the great work. I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing with Homatix and Potten now that they own this manufacturing. So we're going to sign off with you, and then we're going to wrap it up on this end.
And Renee, I want to say thank you from Homatix. We're incredibly proud to work with you. We think that your configurator for homes is absolutely transformational. We're really looking forward to seeing what the public do with it. And we're really looking forward to the public moving into homes configured using your configurator. So thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you both.
All right, we'll see you. Thank you, Renee. All right, so for the rest of you out there, we are at the Design Center here. We are going to do a live stream later this afternoon. You're going to be back here tomorrow as well, right?
I will be back here tomorrow, and I really would encourage members of the public to come along and see what we're doing. This is Homatix. It's a new house builder, a volume discounter of affordable homes. We have our Ever After cottage, a 3-bedroom home, 2 double bedrooms, 5 people, a really great starter home. It will range from £199,000 up to £300,000 at our first site. And people can go onto the configurator, submit their designs, and they can either win themselves or nominate a friend or family member to win a 5% deposit on a new home up to £15,000. We're really proud to do that. We think that our configurator and build to order housing is really going to transform the UK housing market for good. High standards homes, low energy consumption, homes people can really be proud to call their own and bring up a family in.
That's it. And we're going to keep having conversations. We're going to keep doing them live. It's not canned. It's straight, straight from your mouth, straight from my mouth. And as you can see with technology, things don't always go as planned. So this isn't a YouTube channel that is, all recorded and put out there. So listen, for all of you out there, I'm Dave Cooper, Dave Cooper Live. I really would love, if you want to learn about what we're doing here at Homeatix or what's even happening globally in housing, this is what we love to do. And we're going to be spending a lot more time with Steve and the team at Homeatix, Potten Homes, Oak Rights, everybody. And you have our commitment to help drive this forward, because if they can save money, they can give you a quality home. There's nothing better than that. I love
Absolutely. Everything we do is driven by you, the homemaker. We're really proud to do it.
There you go. There's the link. Take one more shot of it. Grab your phone, click it. Go check it out. Play around with the configurator. It is now live. Hopefully we didn't break the internet with so many people going to it at one time, but I'm Dave Cooper. Thanks for watching.
Dave,
Steve,
thanks very much.
I love it, man.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I love it. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks so. Bye now. At Dave Cooper Live, we connect the industry leaders in the architectural, engineering, and construction space with the people, the products, and the processes to help them build it better.